Oberon is officially the best solo Eidolon hunter right now. Well, he's been a good Eidolon hunter in the past, as not only he can negate the magnetic damage of Eidolons, but he can also heal the lures. But, like other support roles in this mission, Oberon don't deal that much damage like Chroma, making it tough to solo this mission. You might argue that the damage problem will be solved by having a Riven on your snipers, but not all players have a luxurious amount of platinum in their pocket, nor luck to actually get a god-tier Riven for their sniper. But that changed with the recent augment tweaks. SMITE Infusion, Oberon's first augment that gives radiation damage. In the past, it only works with allies, but after the augment tweaks, you can now benefit from this mod. This means that Oberon can now heal, mitigate damage, and deal some decent damage in Eidolon hunts. Long story short, he is now a one-man army in Eidolon hunts. Now, this augment is the missing piece of my Eidolon hunter build for Oberon. With this mod setup, I can gain 225% radiation damage, which is perfect for taking out those big giants in the plains. Aside from damage, I also did add some duration and efficiency mods in this build. The idea is to have SMITE Infusion in the build, without sacrificing the efficiency of our renewal ability. Remember that renewal should be always active, as this will help you heal your Eidolon lures. Now, I did try blind rage on this build, but the energy drain was horrendous, that I need to put some energy pads almost every time, just to restore my lost energy. You might suggest, why not just add rage or hunter adrenaline on your mod setup to help you restore energy? It may be an option since this is a solo build, but based on my experience, it's not that effective at all. The amount of energy you can restore with rage or hunter adrenaline alone can't sustain the energy drain of renewal. Since we have a damage mitigation mod over here, which is adaptation, this mod, along with his ability to heal, allows our Oberon to be tanky in Eidolon hunts. I would not even dare to replace this mod just to restore energy, as the attacks of both Gantulist and Hydralist are quite deadly. Instead of an energy restore mod, you can just rely on this efficient build, and those energy pads. By the way, I know that not all of you are a pro in Eidolon hunting, so, if there's one quick tip that I can give, that is to never forget equipping energy pads, ammo pads, the Archwing launcher, and Cypher on your gear. Energy pads are quite useful, especially in the Hydralist fight. Ammo pads are also handy in case you run out of ammo, Archwing launcher for fast travel, and Cypher to hack those Eidolon lures quick. Also, try to equip Zarpa with the Shattering Impact mod. Newbies would wonder why they are just hitting 4k to 5k damage while using the same build for their snipers. The reason is, the player may have used Shattering Impact to lower the armor of the Eidolon. Yes, Shattering Impact can do that, and it still works until now. So try to do 5 charged shots on the Eidolon first, before lowering their shields. This works well at solo plays, especially if you don't have any god-driven for your sniper. Talking about snipers, there are actually 2 that are great for Eidolon hunts. One is the Rubico Prime, which boasts a lot of critical damage, perfect for killing Eidolons. If you're having some troubles with projectile shots, then better stick with a hit-scan sniper. And, Rubico Prime is the best right now when it comes to dealing damage to the limbs and to the Eidolons itself. But if you can manage the projectile shots of the Lanka, then I suggest that you try out this sniper. The good thing about Lanka is it has high radiation damage compared to Rubico Prime. This means that you will have a greater damage boost from Oberon's SMITE Infusion buff. That's the reason why I also added Wildfire in my sniper build, not for the magazine capacity, but for the heat element to further increase my radiation damage. Also, the Vigilante set trick on your Sentinel weapon does work with this Eidolon hunter setup. The good thing about this trick is that, you don't have to worry if your companion is dead, as the effect of the mod set will still be in effect. In fact, you can sometimes do red crits with a Rivenless Lanka with this type of setup, but you can also use your Adaza Cavat if you want to. Anyway, Oberon's passive does help your cat survive in Eidolon hunts, so, it won't be a problem at all using this Critty Cat. In terms of focus school, you got 2 choices. One is Unru for its Unru Wisp ability, which grants your operator 100% bonus damage. It's a good focus school for Eidolon hunts, but sometimes, I have some troubles finding those Wisp, especially in the Hydralist fight. The FPS drop really makes it hard to locate those Wisp in my case. Because of this, I will be sticking with the Maduri focus for the meantime, to take advantage of its Void Strike ability. In terms of amp composition, I'm still using the old Shraksan meta. I still don't have those new amp parts yet, because I'm a bit busy in real life. I don't have enough time yet to grind in open worlds, and I don't have most of the new stuff yet, but if my life gets back to normal, I promise to do some open world videos more often. For now, it's better to look for an updated video that can give you the best amps right now for Eidolon hunting. Last but not the least, for Operator Arcanes, you should equip both Magus Husk and Magus Vigor. Our main goal here is to make Operator a bit tanky while he is out taking the shields of the Eidolon, which is why a boost in both health and armor would be nice. For Amp Arcane, you can go with Virtuous Strike or Virtuous Shadow, depending on your amp composition. Critical Arcane for amps are way better compared to status since Eidolons are not affected by any status effects. So that's it. With a little augment tweak, Oberon transcended from being a good hunter to the greatest solo Eidolon hunter frame today. Now go forth and have fun slaying those plain giants with your goat. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.